Hello, hello, everybody. Hope you're all having a good time today. Yesterday I had some Wi-Fi trouble, so hopefully I'll be able to get the stream going with no interruptions. So the first thing I had that I won't think wasn't able to finish was the Xenoverse 3 trailer. So let me take a look at this one more time.
Let's go take a look at me. I was born to be, and I know that's Johnny. Look at
You gotta be kidding me. Okay, Wi-Fi is on fine. Okay, I'm back. Had a Wi-Fi problem there. The next thing I had on there was just going to be a Game of Thrones show. Well, it was an Aegon. It's going to be an Aegon's Conquest show or movie. But from what I hear, it's going to be. It has been confirmed that it is going to be a movie, not a show. So let's give this a look here at one of the YouTube channels where I watch. For okay, so for me, I am at least I know it's going to be a movie and not a show. So a movie can be much more faster and much more digestible than a show going over week to week. So for this era in the Game of Thrones universe, it is it's more going to be like a Targaryen domination, given nobody could actually beat dragons except Dorne. They took out Rhaenys and her dragon. But the other Game of Thrones spin-offs, I would say the only one I'm excited to see is the Corus Valerian Nine Voyages show, given it's going to be an animated That one's going to be animated, and it's going to show off much other parts of Westeros that we didn't see up the east. Given like they thought there was going to be a live action, but nope, they're going to make it animation, which is good, in my opinion. Because I think in animation you could be a much more digestible, and you're not going to cost as much as live action might. Given this is a young Corlys Velaryon, and all the stuff that we've seen, all the places that we know that he's went to, will be interesting to see in animated form. Given I think Game of Thrones works better in animation. Because other than that, that's the only thing besides more Dunk and Egg seasons. The Corlys Velaryon show and this Aegon Conquest movie is the only one that I would probably be interested in seeing. Everything else is like bleh. Now, if it was a Robert Rebellion, then I would very much like to see that. Prime Robert in his prime, Ned in his prime. Like, good stuff. Now, what else I got here? Let me see. Daredevil. I think that was it I had on my docket. I think so. Daredevil. What else we got in this Dunk and Egg? Is there any new information on this? Feature. Seasons. Let's see here. Okay, I think that's everything. Okay, Kate's got a new video out. Let's see what she's got. Frog Tony.
Clip, snip, snip.
Are you, Liam, can I ask you a question? You're muted.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted.
Are you boycotting Shane Davis?
No, this is why I got annoyed the other day. They're like, "Oh, Liam, you're boycotting Shane." I'm upset that Shane Davis went on to a stream with a bunch of my haters, and instead of just asking me, you know what I mean? I'm upset with him. I'd like, him to talk to me about this rather than just sort of go around and soundboard propaganda and listen to people that are active. It's like going to Nazis and asking about America. You know what I mean?
Okay. No, it's just closing out.
Here's the worst part about that, Liam. The worst part about that is they'll go over, right? And Shane is guilty of this just as much as anybody else. Because he did it to me, right? He asked another person, what's going on? Hey, Katie, what's going on? And Katie will give her explanation. And then when you give your counter explanation, I don't care about any of that.
Yeah.
I wasn't that interested in that anyway. Well, why did you ask about it in the first place, right?
Yeah, I was mad because
I'm not saying this for social climate. I don't give a fuck about any of that. You know me, right? But like, I actually like Shane. Like, I actually respect him a lot. I think he's
Well, too, but I don't understand why he went on that show in the first place.
I like Yanzi. I don't bother Yanzi at 3 a.m. like some other people think's a good idea. Like I think that she's very like switched on with her business sense and stuff based off the interactions I've seen with her in back rooms and stuff. And I like Shane. I think that he's got the right amount of fun and the right amount of seriousness. Just sort of he can be a wild party guy, and we can all laugh. And you can.
Liam, I've seen some of your streams, and it's a slog to get through. I'm surprised people don't go insane. Why don't you just stop worrying about what other people have opinions of you and just focus on your own stuff? Like you and Frog Tony, didn't both of you have comics that are supposed to be out like how long ago? And you haven't got nothing out yet? Like, come on, how long are we gonna wait? Like, I'm not gonna get it, but I know your fans might.
And you can also sit down and seriously discuss the industry and the business. And he takes his art and his time very seriously. And I got profound respect for that. He's also one of the only people that when I reached out and said, hey, as a professional courtesy, I'm going to ask before I do anything with your stuff. Like, you know, he actually answered me and we, you know, was civil and everything. And I really, really appreciate that a lot. But I just wish that he had to just come and ask me what was going on, instead of going to the people that are literally trying to ruin my life.
Yeah.
And
I didn't ask that to cause like to
no. It's a fair question to have because
Liam, why are you bringing your family into this? You're using them as a meat shield to avoid criticism? Like, come on, buddy. That's the last thing you need to do. Like, nobody wants to do that. I wouldn't do that. So what are you doing?
I've seen as well on social media these guys running around going, Liam's screwing with Shane, Liam hates Shane. I had a 7-hour stream where I was like upset with Shane, and while I was on the way to the beach. And even through that whole stream, if you actually watch it, you hear me going like, I like Shane. This is annoying. Like, and laughing and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
no, but I asked.
Hold on. Rotham says Shane downplaying Mint and saying she's nothing more than an OnlyFans girl with pop psychology. Yeah, my opinion of him has changed from neutral to something else. The whole stream was not a good look, in my opinion.
I was just asking it because he's closing out tonight, and if Tony wanted to mention that he's closing out tonight, that's all. That's all the reason I asked.
Sorry. Yeah.
He's closing out.
I mean,
3, and I thought maybe Tony would mention it. He could.
I'm not getting retweets or nothing, but like if you check my timeline, I'm retweeting Shane and everything. You know what I mean? So action speaks.
It's hard to check your timeline because you're protected.
Well, it's true, I suppose. Yeah, sorry.
That's the only reason I asked, because he's closing out, and Tony maybe wanted to mention he's closing out tonight. And
I want to see his crowdfunding platform succeed. I want to see Shane do well. I like Anthony. You know, I like Shane. I like Inglorious Rex. I was really fucking gutted because I'd spent like about, I think, an hour 40 minutes writing like 3 paragraphs because they pointed out, right, Liam hasn't promoted anyone in years. And I actually went, you know what? Like, he's right. I haven't actually.
You haven't, yes.
For all of Darkest retardation, I closed myself off, and I've been dealing with stress and sickness and all sorts. And I haven't actually put out a good YouTube show, a professional quality one, like a promotional show, in like 4 years. So I thought, hey, I'm going to start with Inglorious Rex because it was closing out. And again, I like Shane, and so I was like, I'll start with Inglorious Rex, then I'll do, and I talk about it in my other stream, and I'll go through and I planned out like 4 episodes, and I wrote 3 paragraphs of insight and commentary and script, like actually scripting for what was going to be my Inglorious Rex review, and then I literally get inundated with DMs on Discord and stuff about going like, oh yeah, Shane's over with with the fucking imp talk, you know, and the
Yeah, but
they're
that
talking
doesn't mean he's against
Right.
you though. Like if people go on other people's streams, it doesn't mean they hate you. You know?
Yeah, but he was there after I'd said, "Hey, anyone that associates with these people that are trashing me, I'm cutting you off." Right?
Yeah,
Well, here's where I disagree with you, Hidden Hand. It's like if I go on there and I go, hey, let's talk about Inglorious Rex. I would go, oh, no foul for Shane, right? Hey, I'm closing out. I want to promote my comic. No foul for Shane. If he goes over there and goes, hey, guys, so what's this thing I hear about you and Tony? Tell me all the details about why Tony sucks. I go, Shane, why are you going to him to find out about why Tony sucks? Clearly, those guys hate me. They're not going to tell you the truth, right? You
yeah.
can come to me and ask me what's going on. But you're not going to give me the courtesy. You're going to ask them what's going on, get their side of the story, and then leave it there, right?
Yeah.
Again, this goes to like if you want to be neutral and you go, I don't care, I'm not taking anyone's side. Then you should go, hey, these guys, what's going on? Hey, those guys, what's going on, right? And then make a decision on your own who's telling the truth.
Yeah, I wanted to say something. When that stream was at like 3 a.m. Like I was in bed and I was like, motherfucker, like I wanted to send him a message like, yo, I got fucking receipts. Like send me the fucking link. I mean, I've never been on the show before, but I would have been like, yo, send me the link. I got fucking receipts because Katie's not neutral. You know what I mean? Because she was just saying.
What do you mean? Katie is neutral. I saw her whole stream, and her rant was accurate. And you guys were just butthurt that she didn't take your side. Who's the neutral one here, buddy? And after she did her stream, you guys like, oh, he didn't support us more enough. Oh. Like, cry me a river.
Saying she was neutral and she stayed out of it, and I was like, oh my god, I was like, I know I have an incident with her. I have an incident with her that's factually that shows her that she's not neutral.
Oh, she's definitely not. I mean, in the last
And
stream,
I wanted to say something, but she, you know, you didn't get it. I don't know if Tony, you got a chance to really defend yourself there. It was late. It was like 3 or 3:30 in the morning. I was like,
I barely like. Again, I talked about it a little bit, and then afterward, it was just like, yeah, I really don't really care that much about any of this. It's like, oh, why did you even ask?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look at like the last sort of video that I uploaded, I got to thank TJ for clipping that for me. If you with the Ministry of Dude, you'll see that they expressly mentioned that Katie had sent them stuff, and you'll see on the thumbnail that Katie's like, oh, you Halloween content.
What the fuck? He already. Oh my god, Liam, you fucking giant faggot.
Yeah, he's gonna cry about it.
Oh well, advertising.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Liam is the new Eric July now. Like Eric July content starting to dry up, and now Liam is the new cash cow. And it's his own fault. All we have to do is follow what Cynic said and stop talking about him. And nope, he didn't take that advice, and look where we are now.
Oh, this is just one of many reasons why I believe Katie did is a manipulator actively involved in trying to make life and business harder. Form your own opinion.
You streaming that game?
It's just like this is the many reasons of why
I love that.
go back. This is the many reasons why I believe Katie did as a manipulator. Actively involved in trying to make life.
You don't have a good one.
Business.
You gotta get a better Liam. I can't listen to a bad Liam. Okay, form your own opinion. You gotta have a better Liam. Liam is a little more fanciful with the way that he pronounces wife and stuff like that. He really lifts his accent up.
Okay, this is so gay. He thinks Katie did has anything to do with why we're covering.
You saw my tweet. What the fuck does that have to do with Katie did?
I hope someone who is watching can clip this for Liam, because I'm not gonna de-paywall this.
Did Frog Tony tweet this?
No, Liam. Right? Liam, I'm covering you.
Yeah,
because of you. And Katie hasn't talked to me in a while. I mean, other than like popping in a chat and saying hello. Like we don't exchange DMs. We don't talk behind the scenes. I talk to Riley like at least like maybe a couple times a day, just on just on normal bullshit. You rarely come up, dude.
I've only ever talked to you about Liam.
Yeah, we never talk about Liam. Honestly, most of the things we talk about is Ethan Ralph.
So like Katie's
They're on their
deliberately-
channel now.
Yeah, deliberately going to other communities, other places that have nothing to do with me, that know nothing about me, and giving like this skewed narrative and incentivizing people to attack, and like Whisper Network stuff, right? And it's
so
like-
Gotham says Shane was pulling the same BS EBS does, asking naively about something as though he's oblivious in the stream. When answered, he never pushed back, just accepted and cracked jokes. Yeah. So this is why these guys suck. And they go, oh, okay, I guess that's the truth. No need to follow up. No need to ask any question. No need to ask for receipts, right? When they go, hey, Liam did X or Tony did Y or Tony said this about you, he just went, oh, okay.
The
No,
thing
no,
that
like, here's proof.
frustrates me is it's worse than that, man. It's they say I don't provide receipts or show anything, and I've specifically got I've got an interview with a police officer on my channel, with the police officer expressly telling them, hey, this is real. This is really going on. This isn't jokes. Liam's not making it up. Like there's been poisons, death threats, attempts on my life, attempts on my family's life. Like it's so
Liam.
insane that you guys would never believe it, right? But even with the police officer in full uniform,
Why bringing the family into this? Though Cynic and I'm not. This isn't something they would do. It's probably just trolls that are sending you stuff. It wouldn't be none of them. None of them have ever threatened your family. So I don't know why you're making those excuses. Like they're the one responsible. Like, no. This is your own fault. Suck it up and move on.
uniform at the police station live, telling people that this is real in a clip, right? Clipped down so it's short, so you don't have to watch the full stream. It's still not enough. Even with Ethan and Skyber going, yeah, I've seen this shit. It's crazy. It's still not enough. You know, everyone's like, yeah, that's a you problem. And I'm like, I didn't have this problem before I joined Comicsgate. You know, like I've got this problem because I'm Comicsgate and these people are trying to ruin me. Yellow Flash said, hey, I'm going to go to John Malin's house. Everyone said that and attacking shit. That's a travesty. Everyone stands up for John. I have actual fucking psychopaths at my house filming through my windows, staring into my daughter's room, and then people call me crazy.
You got
and
proof
don't
of this?
care and say it's someone else's problem, and then go on to shows where these people are making content for those very mentally ill lunatics, right?
I don't know. It's. I'm not saying your what's happening to you isn't important or whatever, but
Shut up.
Like comparing like things with other people, other people aren't going to react to different people the same way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's my point. That's my point.
So
Flash
you can't be
just
mad
said
at
he
it.
was-
You know what I mean?
Flash
It's like,
just said, Flash just said that he was going to go to John's house, and everyone agreed that was fucked, right?
yeah,
And
but
I
it's-
agree that's fucked. I agree that's fucked, right? I
uh-huh.
have people here literally putting my family in harm's way, and then I get blamed for reacting the way I do, and no one stands up and goes, yeah, this is fucked. Like Frog Tony and these guys are the only guys like, yeah, this is fucked. As
Yeah.
of today.
No, I know, but it's
I've
just
got
that's
more
the way.
people-
That's you have to just accept that. That's the way it is. It's like you can't. I mean, there's
No,
nothing
I
to do.
don't think so. I'm gonna push back. You don't have to accept it, right?
I mean, not that
No.
you have to accept it, but
Like
it's,
they
it's the
want
way
you
it
to
is, you know
accept
what I
that.
mean?
They want you to go, well, that's the way it is, and you should just deal with it. And who cares that people don't
No, I'm
like
not saying that. I don't mean to come across that way, but it's just like you sound like mad that like John's fans didn't react the same way to you.
No, it's not.
I'm
It's not
mad
even John fans. It's just the
Yeah.
general community. Again, not to like. I'm not white knighting Liam, right? But if you
Okay.
go as a community,
sounds like
we
you
go,
are.
"Hey, this is unacceptable behavior. We've all agreed that you shouldn't trace. Like for example, right? You
Mhm.
shouldn't trace, and tracing is bad. Why is it that when you go, hey, Liam traced, everybody gets on Liam's case? When I go, hey, Rev Rune traced, everyone just goes, who cares?
Because Rev Rune's not important.
So you're saying Liam's important, so that's why it matters.
Yeah.
So
But
when,
here's the
so
thing,
wait,
I
okay, hold up. So you said Liam's important, and that's why him tracing matters, right?
Well, he's content. Like you can't monetize Rev Rune, really. You know what I mean?
So
been monetizing
And
twice.
Liam was a
So
king.
that is.
So
Sorry for
Liam isn't important, or he is important.
Well, he is, but people are going to react to John different than they are to Liam.
Okay, so
What happened
What
to
about
John?
my kids? What about my kids?
Hold
Right?
on,
This
man.
is my kids.
I know. I'm not saying.
Yeah,
I'm not saying you're not
guys,
important
hold
or
on.
it's not
Let's-
important. Like I'm just. It's not
bring
my
it
fault.
down.
I'm just saying.
Guys,
in general. Yeah.
Bring it down.
Okay.
So-
okay.
That's the point I'm trying to make. Like Liam is important when it comes to making fun of Liam, when it comes to dunking on Liam. When Liam is having an issue where he goes, guys, someone is threatening me, everyone goes, well, too bad, that's your problem.
Yeah.
And I think that's fucked up. And it's fucked up that everyone here is like, hey, this is bullshit. And when people bring it up, they go, we don't want Liam's, we don't care about Liam's drama. Stop bringing drama. Again, it's so important when Liam messes up. If Liam trips and falls, it's a 4-hour stream. If Liam goes, hey, some guy came to my house and busted my windows, everyone goes, Liam, stop bringing drama. No one cares about the drama, Liam. You're causing issues. And I think that's fucked up. And I think the fact that we as a community don't say enough about it is fucked up, right? What do they say? The only thing evil people need to succeed is for good men to do nothing. And good men have been doing nothing for far too fucking long, right? I will not be silent about the whole situation. I'm not going to like shut my mouth and be like, well, no one cares. I'm going to make you care, okay? You are going to care. Everyone's going to fucking care that people are going to Liam's house and fucking with him, right? You guys all cared when Tony was quote unquote bullying some little fucking kid because he was going to commit suicide. But when Liam actually does this stuff, you don't give a fuck. You don't care.
Was that really a suicide, Tony? It seemed like a pity stream. Like, oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Psych. I didn't do it. Give me my brownie points. No. Don't joke about that type of stuff. Nobody would do that. I wouldn't. Oh, well. It is what it is.
Okay, suddenly it's content. We make fun of Liam. We make jokes about going down to the river. We make jokes about fucking Minecrafting ourselves, right?
Yeah.
It's fucked up. And anyone encouraging these people are equally fucked up. And that's why I go, hey, doors closed. You want to go on that show. You want to laugh with them and joke about
all
these
is closed.
Fucking closed. Look, again, you want to go on fucking Cynic's show and say, hey, guys, here's my comic. Come promote it. Come support me. That's fine. But if you go on there and you go, yeah, fuck Liam, Liam sucks, and we hate Liam, and fucking Tony's gay, and no, that's different. Now you've entered the realm of, okay, you want to fuck with me, you want to fuck with Liam, wallet's closed, doors closed.
I got you.
You made
I'm
that
not saying like I don't mean to come across like it's not. It's kind of the way my mind works sometimes. Just like kind of black and white. Like, all right, and I don't mean I'm not trying to say like what's happened to you isn't important, but it's just weird. It's just the way the community is for some like
dude, I
John, more people are gonna react to it than you.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to sound like come across like
you're
cold
fine.
and shit towards you.
You're,
you know
you're
what I mean?
fine.
But,
But like, there's more context to this. There is.
yeah.
You know, in the King's room, I had multiple people when I got kicked out. Right, I had multiple people in there straight up accusing me of lying about this stuff and saying there's nothing. I'm making it all up for attention. Right. And then I said, okay, guys, now here, I respect all you guys tremendously. Here's the video. If you watch it all the way through, you will hear the officer tell you that people try and spin it. But if you listen to exactly what the police officer says, she says, no, it's all very real. When people replay the clip, you'll notice that they skip about, I think it's about 20 seconds. They always skip that 20 seconds. But if you watch the original video, you'll hear the police officer telling you it's all real. All this shit's going on. I shared that. No one reacted to it. It's a Liam problem. This is a professional space. It's a Liam problem. I'm like, okay, all right, I'll go and deal with it on my own. And then I have more and more people coming at me, and then people going to the people coming at me as the source, right? People that are openly going, yeah, we make money on Liam. We are his bullies. We make money on him. But
well, yeah. If I could have my own cash cow, I would do the same thing.
They won't face me. They won't, they'll arrange for people to come here and terrorize my children and my wife and fucking
Liam, stop bringing your family into this. Why do you think they're going after your friends and family? No one I've seen do streams. They have said they have never done this. So why do you keep bringing it up? But they are doing this. Like these same old topics again, starting to get tiresome. Bring out some new content that's not the same gibbery jabberish, please.
Post photos of inside my house to
People are coming
intimidate.
to your house all the
Yeah.
time.
I've been assaulted. That's why we had to move, dude. Like they tried to kill us. They literally tried to fucking kill us, dude. Like, I gotta go.
I didn't mean to open up that can of worms, but
No, it's fine. It has to. That's the thing, though. It has to be open. Like no one wants to talk about it. No one wants to.
yeah. Yeah, sorry, dude.
15 minutes later.
Silas, pin-up book. Comic Street pin-up book.
Liam Gray!
Yeah. Liam Gray will do it.
How's doing it?
Oi.
How's the closeout going, Shane?
Liam.
What?
How's the closeout?
It's frozen.
Good. Welcome, Liam.
Thank you. Did you ever think that you'd be making this kind of mad money on an original character when you started comics?
No, not
That's
at
great.
all. Well, I mean, the first campaign we hit $301,000, so that shook me a bit. I was like, they don't even know what this book is, and they gave me $300,000 for it. I'm like, what, guys? That's crazy. And yeah, so combined, we made 301 on the first campaign, and whatever we get tonight total. So that's insane.
Yeah,
That's insane.
great. It's awesome.
That's
It's
crazy.
Comicsgate.
Beautiful.
Always ETF says Tony is one of the few willing to speak the full truth and call out people acting unfair and treating Liam like a monster while giving everyone else kid gloves. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. If Liam fucks up, I'll be there to call him out just equally, right? But hey, Liam did that. That wasn't cool. That wasn't, we've
That's
talked
why I
about it.
watch you. That's why I watch your show, dude. Because I think I believe you tell the truth to the best of your ability, to my knowledge.
Nope.
Anyway.
Yeah. As much I tell the truth as best as I know, right? And if I don't know something, or if I find some new information, I'm like, hey guys, I fucked up. Here's what happened, or here's the new truth, right? But again, like I've seen the community. I've read all the Kiwi Farms. I've watched old streams, right? Liam has been treated in a very unfair manner, right?
I can see that, yeah.
People pile on, they bully, they take what Liam says and exaggerate it, right?
There's always outnumbered. That's the problem, right?
Yeah, I get frustrated sometimes. I've been around for like almost 4 years around the community. Like lately, like the last few months, I've been getting frustrated with.
Yeah. All right, let me play this music.
Okay. I think that's about it for me. I don't think I can take any more of these stream tonight. So I'm going to cut it off here. So until my next stream, guys, or until I feel like making another one, then this is it for me. Until then, have a good one. Make sure to like and subscribe if you feel like you like this type of content. And if you got any more suggestions for me, leave it in the comment section down below. And if there are any channels you've seen that I've looked at that you want me to do more content on, feel free to give it a yes or a no down below. And until my next one, have a nice one and take care.